Here, you got some nice-looking machine guns back here. Brian, come on. Let go. Did you throw the automatic pilot? Do something! You take the radio. Now goes it up. L1715, heading for... Welcome back, Mike. We're going in. We're going in fast. Hold on.
This is Search for Tomorrow.
Who are you calling?
Brian, there's no answer.
What are you calling him for? You see him at work all day, don't you?
None of your business.
Thanks for saving me some cookies.
Don't worry about it. There's some more in the cupboard. So, how'd you do today? Did you make the honor roll?
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Excuse me. Sorry, I see there's no room for jokes today.
All I mean is maybe you won't think it's so funny when I show you this. Math.
Andy, is this an A-?
You can read, can't you?
I'm just not used to seeing it. I mean, I sure didn't see it when I was in school. I mean, let's face it, this math is not your favorite subject either.
That was before.
And so what happened?
I got some help. Sort of like a tutor.
A tutor? Andy, I want you to do well in school, but I don't think that we can afford...
Wait a minute. Before you get in a sweat, I said sort of like a tutor. It's this kid Katie in my class. She's a real brain in math. She must have had fractions all worked out by the time she was 2.
Well, I think that's great that you asked her for help. That is, if it was only help.
What's that supposed to mean?
I wouldn't want to think that Katie was doing this work for you.
You really trust me, don't you? No, she's not doing the stuff. She just goes over it with me. And then when I get bored, we talk about batting averages.
She's into baseball, too?
That's when I knew she wasn't a wimp. She knows practically the whole National League. Averages, I mean. I'll get it. Hi. Aren't you supposed to be at work?
Hello. You just interrupted a heavy conversation. Andy was telling me about the WIMP test.
Oh, what's that?
Here, I'll give it to you. What was Pete Rose's average this season?
Average what?
I always said she was a wimp.
That's enough out of you.
Average what?
Don't worry about it. It's football season. So, listen, I thought you would be at work. What happened?
Oh, I was. For about 2 seconds. The new girl Ernie hired came running in all of a sudden and asked if I'd switch days with her. So I said yes, and she's there, and I'm here.
Well, lucky for me. Stick around. Maybe we can hunt down some food together.
Actually, that's what I came over to ask you. I have the apartment all to myself tonight, so I thought the two of you could come over to my house.
I've got homework, fractions.
Well, maybe you can do it at Wendy's after dinner, Andy.
But all my stuff is here.
Come on, what do you got? A piece of paper, a pencil, and a book.
I've even got an extra one in case yours breaks.
See?
Come on, you've never seen my apartment.
I'll live.
We'd love to come.
But I don't want to go.
What time do you want us?
7:30.
We will be there. So your roommate's, she's gone? I thought she'd be in town with her boyfriend out of town and everything.
She went with him. Isn't that exciting?
She went to South America?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure by now she's probably having a time that she'll never forget.
Listen, miss. Only you alive. Oh. That's what you get, kid, for going places you ain't invited. Sorry about this, princess. I don't know about you, kid. Dead or alive. This place is gonna go up like 4th of July.
Come in, it's open.
Darling, what in the world is this door doing open? I told you, you promised me you'd keep it locked after what happened.
I opened it 1 minute ago. I'm expecting Keith and Andy for dinner. I thought you were them.
Ray, you thought I was they. But of course, that's how they must talk at Ernie's elbow room.
Did I invite you for dinner tonight? Somehow it slipped my mind.
No, you didn't. As a matter of fact, you haven't called in a long time. But never mind, I'm not holding a grudge. I know that you're still mad at me, so that's the reason I have come bearing a peace offering. Wendy, what are you doing?
I'm tenderizing the meat. They say if you give it a good hard pounding, it usually helps.
Well, it looks like it's already surrendered. Why don't you show it a little mercy?
Mom, I can manage to cook dinner just fine, thank you.
I know you can, dear. I was only teasing. Now, why don't you come over here and sit down and look what I've got? All right, don't come and sit down, but do look, because they're absolutely beautiful. Now, what do you think about this for Susie?
I'm sure she'll love it.
Well, where is she?
I'm not sure exactly.
Oh, well, is she coming back? I'd like to see her in it.
I'm not sure when she'll be back.
Well, have her give me a call when she comes in. Oh, on second thought, don't. I'm having dinner with Martin tonight. Have her call me in the morning. Now, look at this. What do you think? This is for you. Isn't it scrumptious?
Yeah, it's very nice. Except I don't know when I'll get a chance to wear it.
But, honey, it's hardly formal attire. Of course you'll have a chance to wear it.
I'm not into clothes as much as I used to be. I just want to dress comfortably. I don't want to be a fashion plate.
This from the girl who was going to threaten a hunger strike if I didn't give her beige suede boots.
Mom, I've changed since then. I've grown up a little, don't you think?
Honey, you don't look very grown up. You look a little like Raggedy Ann. Now, I know exactly why you're doing it, darling. I know you want to dress down for Keith, and I understand that, but you can do that and not get up style, too. If you wanted to impress him with your economizing, you could have given him chicken.
This steak was not expensive. It's London broil.
Oh, well, in that case, beat it to death.
Fine. I'll just pretend it's you.
Now, don't be snide. Oh, honey, stop a minute. I am trying to make up to you. Please don't keep pushing me away.
I find it a little hard to forget what happened at the ball.
Well, I guess that makes two of you. I went by to see Keith at the riverboat to apologize. And I was as gracious as I know how to be, and he still wouldn't listen to me.
Keith told me about your little visit. Obviously, you're not gracious enough. You always manage to get a few little choice sticks in there
Now,
somewhere.
Wendy.
Mom, he told me how you made him feel like he was just a casual fling of mine.
I don't know how in the world I could have been so misinterpreted. All I said was that I wanted to be...
Come in, it's open.
I locked it.
Hi.
Hi.
Right on time.
Mrs. Wyatt.
Hello, Keith. Hello.
Hi.
Well, I guess I'll be going.
Bye.
Have Susie call me. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye. You didn't tell your mother that Susie's out of town?
I couldn't. It's sort of a secret. She didn't even tell her Aunt Jo.
Why? Didn't she think she would approve?
Maybe. I'm sure all she's thinking about right now is what a wonderful adventure she's having. I almost envy her.
Susie, no! Susie. Are you all right? Oh, Susie, please, be all right. Susie. Brian. You got the worst of it. I think. Susie. Susie, I'm going to be right back. Okay? I'll be right back, I promise.
Doesn't look like you're going to finish it, huh?
I'm full. Don't you have any records or anything?
Sure, of course I do. Go help yourself. Play whatever you like.
No, thanks. I'm not into this stuff. I've never seen so many records with pictures of ballet dancers on them.
That's because Wendy's roommate is a dancer, Andy.
Yes, these are Susie's albums. Here are mine. Right here. There you go.
You like Andy Gibb?
I like a lot of people.
That's bubblegum stuff. That's not real rock. Don't you have any heavy metal?
Gee, no. Sorry.
Stereo's pretty neat, though. Bet it was expensive.
Yeah, my mom bought it for me about 2 years ago.
How much?
Andy, for crying out loud.
I think it's time for dessert.
I hope it's ice cream, chocolate ripple.
It's something better than ice cream. There's delicious vanilla yogurt underneath that chocolate coating.
Delicious vanilla what?
Come on, you've had yogurt before.
No, I haven't. You bought it, but I didn't eat it.
Well, you're going to eat it tonight. Wendy went out special for this. Wendy, you get one of those for me? They look pretty good.
Why don't you help yourself? I'll go get the door.
Okay.
Hi!
Hi, Wendy.
How you doing?
Hope it's not a bad time. I just stopped. Oh, I guess maybe it is a bad time. I'm sorry.
No. Come on in. We're having dessert. You want some frozen yogurt?
Here, you can have mine.
No, thanks.
I gotta do fractions.
I'm looking for Brian. I've already been through this with you once today, haven't I?
Yeah, Kristen was at the riverboat asking about him.
I've been looking for him for hours. I don't know where he could be.
Oh. Well, I haven't seen him for a couple of days. I'm sorry. I can't help.
That's okay. So where's Susie tonight? Tonight I know she can't be out with Warren because I just said goodbye to him this afternoon.
As a matter of fact, she can be out with Warren, about 3,000 feet up.
What?
Apparently, Warren's friend Ringo,
Yeah.
well, he had this brainstorm. He persuaded Susie to sort of stow away on board, and then just at the right moment, voila, Susie, a surprise birthday present. Isn't it neat?
It does sound like Ringo. Did Brian know about this by any chance?
About Susie going out of town?
Mm-hmm.
At first I don't think so, but I think he could have found out.
Yeah, I bet he did. I bet he just found out and went somewhere to sulk about it again. When is he going to get her out of his system? I mean, it is such a stupid waste.
Susie, I told you I'd be back. Come on, get up. Oh. Susie, please wake up. Come on, Susie, come on. Susie, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. All right. You all right?
Did we crash?
Yeah, we did. We're somewhere in the jungle. I don't know where we are. But at least we're alive, right? Right? I don't know what happened to Ringo. He must have gotten out. But we got to get out of here. Come on. There's fuel leaking everywhere. Well, he had a pretty bad time, but I don't think he made it.
No.
Come on.
Brian.
Susie, come on. We can't stay here. Come on. Let's go. Susie,
No, we can't
there's
leave
nothing
him
we
here,
can do
Warren.
for him. Come on.
No, he's moving. He's moving, Warren. Can
Brian.
Try again, Brian. Brian, can you hear me?
Susie,
Brian.
come on. We got to get out of here. Susie. Get up, Brian. Susie. Come on. Come on, Brian. Come on. Come on, get up. Get him up. Come on, Brian. Help us. Get up.
Stand up.
Come on. We got to get out of here. Brian,
Brian.
Susie, the gun. Come on. The gun. Oh, Brian, shut up. Come on. Move. Where are you going?
How did you swallow that meat? It was like rubber.
It was okay. It was a little bit chewy, but listen, Wendy doesn't want to spend all her money on an expensive cut. She's trying to save money.
I guess that's why she used so much vinegar in the salad dressing. At least it's cheap. Of course, I nearly choked to death.
Well, you sure didn't hide it. You're about as subtle as an atom bomb.
Even I can cook better than her. I don't believe this. You already said goodnight to her 20 times.
I'm calling Brian. There's still no answer. Andy, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
What are you so worried about? He's grown up.
That doesn't mean he can't get into something over his head. Andy, if I tell you something, you promise to keep quiet about it?
Sure.
No, I mean you can't say a word, or you're grounded for a week.
I won't tell, I swear.
Brian knew that Warren Carter was going on this business trip. So he went to the airport to check on Warren's plane today.
Why? What's the big deal about his plane?
I don't know, Brian seems to think that there's something on that plane that Warren doesn't want anybody to know about.
Like what?
Something illegal. Something they're taking to South America to make a lot of money.
Wow.
I don't know if it's true. But if Brian got caught snooping around that plane today...
He could be in a lot of trouble.
I disconnected all the fuses I could find.
So is it safe to go back to the plane?
No, I think we better camp out here tonight. You know, I looked all over for Ringo again. I still can't find him.
You know, we're gonna need those blankets I dropped earlier. I'll go back and get them.
No, let me go. I'll go.
Warren, stay here, really. Why don't you try to get Brian to drink something? I think he might be getting dehydrated.
All right, you be careful, and don't go near the plane. This is all I could find of the first aid kit. It was scattered all over the place, Brian. There are no painkillers.
You should have let her go out there alone.
Here, drink some of this.
No. I couldn't keep anything down. Where are the guns, Carter? And what'd you do with them? Did you hide them? Did you throw them out in the jungle? What?
Maybe.
Okay. I didn't think you were in the gun run. I thought it was drug dealing. Drug dealing. But I guess that doesn't make any difference now, does it?
No, I guess it doesn't.
I still don't know why you didn't keep us one gun. We could use a weapon in this godforsaken place.
Well, if I didn't carry any ammo, Brian, then I wouldn't need it for the guns, right?
Why'd you tell Susie out of bed? You wouldn't believe me there.
Because I really thought you were. I'm not a doctor. I made a mistake. So,
Is that a mistake or wishful thinking?
Susie! Susie! What's the matter? What's the matter?
I took a wrong turn. I thought I'd got lost.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Look, somebody's gonna find us, I promise you. Someone heard that Mayday, and they're gonna start searching for us. We just have to sit tight and wait, okay?